we are here in the press conference of Mkondo Wesize Party to announce the structures of Mkondo Wesize Party. That is the primary purpose, a party which we voluntarily have joined and for correct reasons. When we were speaking in the other platform, we made a plea for avoiding of mischaracterization of an otherwise correct and revolutionary decision and act to join Mkondo Wesize Party. What President Zuma is doing with Mkondo Wesize Party is what the statement of Mkondo Wesize did in 1961 on the 16th of December, to say that now that the liberation movement has been banned, what other platform do we express ourselves? What other instrument do we use to fight for total liberation? There is absolutely no doubt that the liberation movement is no longer existing in the form that it's supposed to do. It has been captured totally. It is directed from elsewhere. And then this is a platform. And what is unique about Mkondo Wesize Party, and it's a purposeful, foundational approach and principle, is to assemble people who can govern society to come and govern society in South Africa. Who are not going to collaborate with the establishment and switch on electricity on and off and say it's load shedding because there's a crisis of this and that. People who are genuine and real and have never done anything, and of course will be criminalized for one reason or another. I agree that we should unite all the progressive forces into common agenda, because this thing of small, unviable political parties is not sustainable for the future of black people in South Africa. It's not sustainable at all.
Just to tell you, somebody asked a question about Zuma being chased away from the ANC, blah, 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 blah. You said, you are not going to leave the ANC. You'll die in the ANC. But you are forming another organization. Only my brother here understood that very well. Only. The reason why I said I will never leave the ANC is because I love history. I know history. The ANC was established by our ancestors. The traditional leaders, our pastors were black, our intellectuals, to defend the black person who was being suppressed by the whites. And they knew what they were doing. And it was the organization of all of us. They were uniting us, because prior to that, the unity was not at that level. Because all these traditional leaders were in their areas, so to speak. But they realized that the black person is being taken out of his own country whilst living in his own country. And it was important for us to do so. And if we have to die for it, we must. And many have died for it, fighting for our liberation. I know that that situation is always made to be a very polite thing. Something is not a small thing. Many people died, many people stayed in prison, many were killed for fighting for their rights, tortured to death. Others were thrown to the sea, you never know, never find them again. Can only be a funny nation that says, okay, kwenzeka. You don't say, let us stand and liberate ourselves. Precisely because that organization was established by those people, some of us will respect that organization which was established by our ancestors. Because it was correct, it was true, it was defending the nation. Now, if then the leaders of that organization at a given time turn away from what was given to all of us, they are actually undermining our ancestors who were correct and undermining the organization itself, which is our tool to liberate ourselves. And some of us were said, I'm leaving the ANC because it has gone out of the way. It's no longer the ANC we know. This is the Ramaphosa ANC. And we said it, and we'll continue saying it.